Hey, my name's Shad and this is Marketing Explained, where we go through marketing concepts and acronyms and explain them in super simple terms that you can apply to your business in real life. Today we're going through SEO.
Get my cash right, cause I spent it all last night, said I'm good to go.
Search engine optimization, aka SEO, is all about how you get viewed in search aggregators such as Google, Yandex, Yahoo, Bing, DuckDuckGo, whatever it may be. Usually these are formed around keywords. If you don't know what keywords are, please check out our other video to get a marketing explainer on it. SEO is usually a very important tactic. However, it's very much a long-term tactic. It's not advisable to the startup entrepreneur or people trying to get their businesses off the ground at the early stage. SEO is driven by two main variables, which is the content output and also the technical SEO of the platform you're using to host your website, app, or whatever it may be. On the content side, usually SEO is delivered through and derived from the types of keywords you're using and want to rank for. There's many types of techniques such as skyscraping and others in order to increase the visibility, distribution, and reach of your content. And sometimes people go a little bit overboard with it, sacrificing the actual value of their content in order to increase the actual SEO itself. It should be known that Google uses lots of indicators in order to determine the search rankings, i.e. how high you appear up in the rankings and therefore how much traffic you get, not just how many keywords are on the page. For example, they look at the clickability on other blog articles on your website, how people navigate through your site, how long the session length is of specific users on specific types of content, and the types of actions they take when they're on these web pages and other web pages on your website. SEO should be thought of holistically and should be built into a long-term strategy spanning from 1 to 5 years with the game to essentially build the best value content in your niche. Depending on what type of product you're selling, whether it's B2B, business to business, or B2C, business to consumer, that's going to dictate the type of SEO and the type of content you're going to make. For example, if you're in a B2B niche, usually it's advisable to make much higher quality and much more valuable content because really what you're looking for is these high ticket sales at larger price points or higher price points at a higher scale with many different businesses who are looking for high value content when they're searching on Google and trying to figure out the next steps to take. Usually this relates heavily to the content and the product you're actually selling, the service you're selling, and usually you're able to kind of deliver this content in a different way that distinguishes itself from the rest. You might notice high-ranking articles online such as the top 20 X in 2020 or the 5 things you need to know about why. These all work well and good, but usually when you're trying to develop your content strategy, you shouldn't just rely on these cheap tactics. You should try and develop real good content that's really going to make and resonate and have high value to the people that are reading it. On the side of technical SEO, there's many things to take into account, from page load speed to the meta tags and other different variables of the actual page and how well the robots of these big search engines crawl your website. There's lots of different aspects and you're going to need lots of people probably to help you with your SEO. There's other things that you should take into account such as how many sites link back to you, what their authority is, how many views they get, and so on and so on. And it's a very deep and complex topic with lots of specialists spending entire careers just figuring out one specific niche within SEO to improve upon. Overall, SEO and search engine optimization can be a great strategy for your business and how you market, but it should never be the first channel you should try, and it should always be going on in the background as you're developing paid ads or social marketing, straight cold selling, and other types of ads in general. This is Marketing Explained, and today we went through what SEO is at a high level. I hope you learned something, and I hope this gave you a greater understanding of how you can apply SEO into your business, and moreover, when you should apply SEO into your business. If you're interested to learn more about digital marketing, I implore you to check out different videos on this channel, and like and subscribe so you don't miss any future videos.